I'm Fiona.
And today we're going to be doing a game of Clean Would You Rather.
So let me pull up the questions. First question. Would you rather have a room with whiteboard walls that you can draw on, or a room where the whole ceiling is one big skylight? And I assume for this that you can walk on the ceiling.
That would be fun walking on a skylight. Although I would also just pick skylight anyway, just because I really enjoy having a lot of natural light in my room. Whiteboard walls would be fun, but I like having other decorations up on my walls as well. So if I had to pick one or the other, I would go with the skylight.
Yeah, my grandma is a really amazing painter, so I sort of love the idea of having murals on my wall, like I did in the first house I lived in. With the skylight, you get a ton of natural light, and it would be really cool to be like able to walk on it and look down into your room, because I like that idea.
That would be fun.
Would you rather have unlimited amounts of any material you want to build a house, but you have to design and lead construction of the house yourself? Or would you want to have a famed architect design and build you a modest house?
I would like to design my own house because that would be really fun. I don't think I would go for gigantic castle anyway, just because that's a lot of space to manage in terms of cleaning and just organization and so forth. However, I would just really enjoy being able to design the house myself from scratch, and I'd be happy to learn enough building to make that work.
Yeah, that's the hard part for me. Is like I'm sure I would mess up the plumbing or the wiring or something. Something that actually like is really important to me, and like even in my classrooms and in building design in general stuff, it's really important to have an outlet somewhere convenient. I want to be able to like talk with the architect obviously and be like, I want outlets here, here, and here. Can you figure that out? Would you rather have all of your clothes fit perfectly, or have the most comfortable pillow, blankets, and sheets in existence?
I'd go with the comfort.
I think that my bed is plenty comfortable enough, and there's clothing that does not fit me at all that I want to be able to wear.
It's all sorts of magical fantasy outfits. That'd be fun if you could just randomly fit them.
Oh yeah, just like, yes, this armor happens to fit me perfectly.
There you go, for example.
Would you rather never have to eat again, or never have to sleep again?
Both would be nice. That said, I think I would go with having to never sleep again, because still more total time would be saved.
And to be clear, you're not giving up either of those things if you don't have to do them. Like, you could still
but is
sleep.
there a benefit to sleeping?
Dreaming. I like dreaming.
You could watch a movie of the dream you wish to be having. You could be living your dream life. There are many ways to handle this.
Well, I have fantasy-themed dreams all the time. I'd also choose never have to sleep again for sure.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Would you rather have your favorite author read their book to you, or dedicate their book to you?
I feel like there's got to be recordings of famous authors reading their books aloud. And so if I would be allowed to interrupt the author and ask questions during it, then I would be inclined to say with the reading, because then there's more interactive and I can get something out of it. Maybe we start connecting with the author. So that would be really cool. That said, if it's just listening to the author do a recording only live, I would rather just have the dedication because that's more personal.
Dedication would be really cool. One of my favorite authors is Neil Gaiman, and I know he did, I'm forgetting the name of the band and the artist, but he did a whole multimedia performance of one of his short stories. I would have wanted to go to that if I had been there for the time when he was doing that. Authors can make their readings really cool, and there's something about hearing someone read their own words. It's really hard. Both? Can I have both? If they're dedicating it to me, they would read it to me, right?
That works.
Would you rather be a fairy? Okay, small, has wings, no large magic. Or a mermaid, has a tail, a hypnotic voice, and no magic otherwise.
Fairy, flying. That would be fun.
Definitely fairy. Get to live on land. Yeah.
Make a house out of a bunch of roses and daisies and sparkles.
Stuff with structural integrity.
Did you go through a phase where you're in a garden?
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, those are fun.
It was not a phase, it was years. Okay, would you rather have a cat that loves swimming or a dog that can fly, but you cannot ride it?
Flying dog. I have parrots, and so it would be a very similar personality to what I currently have. Also, flying dog just sounds cool.
For me, I'm more of a cat person, and I think it would be really fun to have a cat that loves swimming because, if you've seen videos of tigers and stuff, they're super duper cute when they're swimming.
But, small white fluffy dog with wings and,
I don't like small dogs that much in general. Don't get me wrong, they're super cute, and like I do like them, but
Yeah, but you're more of a cat person.
I am more of a cat person.
That's fair.
Cats are more independent, which is better for me as a pet owner because I'm not super involved.
See, I like the interactions.
Yeah. Would you rather be able to transfer your consciousness into and out of an android body of your own design, or to an animal of your choice and out of?
Yeah. I would go with the android because then you can design it to be whatever you want it to be. If you want to simulate what it feels like to be an animal, you could do that. You could also go to things like the bottom of the ocean, outer space, and design it for all sorts of really cool functions. And so I would definitely go with the android.
I agree with everything you're saying, but I think that there's something to be said for like catching a glimpse of a truly alien consciousness, because like with an android it's still something a human created that you're putting your consciousness in, whereas if you're transferring your consciousness to that of an animal, you'd be catching a glimpse of how that animal sees the world, and I don't know if the animal's consciousness would still be there, but like that seems really interesting to me, so I would want to do the animal.
That would be cool.
Would you rather have a snowball fight or a water fight with water guns and water balloons?
Water fight, because snowballs can hurt, and water, I don't mind getting wet.
I really like both, but I just have really good memories of doing snowball fights with my friends when we went on snow trips and building like elaborate snow barricades and trenches and stocking up on snowballs and stuff, so that's very fun, so I would say snowball fight.
Okay, fair.
Would you rather spend the day with your favorite author or your favorite character?
Favorite character, because then magic, and also whatever traits I would respect in them as a character in order for them to be a favorite character, I would also respect in the author as well, so it is kind of a combination. There's still parts of the author that shine through in their characters when they write.
That's fair. Like, for me, this very much depends. Like, are you going into the character's world to spend the day with them, or are you spending the day with them in your house? The thing is, with your favorite author, if you're spending a day with them, you maybe have the opportunity for, like, an ongoing relationship, whereas I don't know about the favorite character, so I tend to tilt towards author, but it's a very difficult decision.
That is a very good point about being able to continue a relationship with the author afterwards.
Yeah.
So.
And finally, would you rather be able to jump in and out of any fictional story or be able to time travel with no repercussions?
Jump in and out of a story, that would be fun.
Yeah, I have to say the same, because, like, you can go to sci-fi stories.
Law and Reaper?
Yeah, because you can go to sci-fi stories, you can go to fantasy stories, you can go to historical fiction if you want to see historical events. Like, they won't necessarily take place exactly the same way, but you still
get
sort
the
of see it.
historical. I completely agree with that. Going to the future would be the main upside of being able to go have a time machine, because otherwise you'd just be limited to science fiction, like predictions of the future, although that would still be pretty cool. I feel like it's still a net positive going with stories that you can also experience magic in other worlds.
Yeah. Also, you, like, get to spend the day with your favorite character.
For example, yeah, that'd be cool. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, ding, and we'll see you next time. Bye!